Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. Hey, listen, I got a tool I want to put in front of you, but I wanted to go over how I got there and how I turned something like this into something like this that's got multiple pages. We're going to talk about it, but let's talk about what the challenge is. And if this is your first time to this channel, please go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm always doing these different hacks, showing you different ways to grow your business and to increase your bottom line. All right, so listen, I have a lot of form tools. I have maybe 3 because they all do different things, right? Form captures, people send you information and then you do things with the data. My challenge I was having, this is a jot form, as you can see here. Jot form is what they use. So what's happening is when I put this form together, because it captures all the information I need to put a retirement plan together. It captures all the different questions and it creates these different tables and these different check boxes and so on and so forth. I don't have a whole lot of form tools that can do a lot of the creativity in what I need, right? Most of them can do checkbox, yes or no, but can you do some creative things? Now, what happened is, let's look at Jotform because I'm using the free version, right? And I was using it for my clients. The challenge I have with my clients is the challenge I have is my clients were looking to be, what happens, I upgraded my package. So my package is now going for $1,500. So that's a new offer that I have. But I wanted to make that more valuable because what was happening is they was filling out their information and it was going here on this form, but they would see the job form at the bottom and no one said anything, but it just didn't look professional to me. So what I wanted to do was find a form building tool that would allow me to build it out and make it look more professional. Now, before I reveal to you, and you probably already know what it is, I'm gonna just build it to you and tell you what my challenge was first. So let me tell you what my challenge is. My challenge is when you use Jotform, you can use it free, which is what I was using. I can only do 5 forms, 100 monthly submissions. I don't get 100 monthly submissions to do my $1,500 plan, right? Get a couple of submissions a month and so on and so forth. The real beauty of Jotform, and Jotform is creative. You can do a lot of things with it. Is when you get HIPAA compliance, and you get that at the $99. The monthly is $129 monthly, right? But if you pay it on a yearly basis, they'll charge it $99 a month, right? And so what I got was this form here, and what I wanted to do is I looked at a new form, which you guys are going to be able to get and take a look at it. This is that same form, but what it does is it gives you all 3 pages. This form is 3 pages, but this form is 3 pages, and it lets the person that's filling it out know that it's 3 pages, right? And you click there and you click there, and you can go to all 3 pages and answer the questions that you need to answer. Now, the beauty in this particular form, let's talk about it. It's called Formcan, right? And they got a killer deal on it right now. The deal is $49, but what do you get with the $49, right? The only let me tell you the biggest differences first. One of them is you pay an additional, you get $1,000, you get 1,000 email invitations per month. That means you upload 1,000 email contacts and send all 1,000 of those contacts a form, and you can use their software doing that. So, or you can use 20,000. Now, if you send out a lot of forms, you upload lists and send out forms for people to fill out, and you do a lot of them, I would suggest the $99 one. But if not, you get unlimited forms, unlimited submissions, unlimited team members, 100 gigabytes of storage. If we go back here, and it's HIPAA compliant. If we go back here and do a comparison of what you're getting here, you're going to get you're going to get 100 gigabytes of storage. You're going to get 10,000 monthly subscriptions, monthly submissions, and 100 forms, right? This already is giving you unlimited forms, unlimited submissions, unlimited team members, and you get the 100 gigabyte, right? And it's a one-time cost of $49, right? So, and you get HIPAA compliance here and no branding, right? Here you're getting no branding, remove the branding. You're getting webhooks. You're getting unlimited API requests, right? You're getting customizable designs, custom domains for your forms. You're getting a lot. You're getting signatures. I don't even think here on JotForm, I don't even think you can get signatures. I don't think you can get signatures. You can only do so many signatures. It doesn't show how many signatures you can get here for their forms. But anyway, where is the signatures? I know they had it up here. All right, so I don't know if they have signatures or not, but you get your integrations or your standard integrations, PayPal, Slack, so on and so forth. Let's look at your integrations over here. You get Zapier, Integrately, and Stripe, and a couple of others you get here. So let's take a look at that. Let's go a little bit deeper and take a look at what's inside here. So this is the actual form here, and let's show you how I built it out, right? Let's take a look at the actual form. And what you can do is they have a dashboard, they have invitations, which I already told you, you can do 1,000 or you can do 20,000. And what you do is you upload your contacts here and send one form out to all, to 20,000 people if you have that. And then you have your submissions, all your submissions show up here, and then you have your notifications and you have your trash. And so let's take a look at their templates. Lots of templates, right? Depends on what industry, registration form, they're giving you a break. These are some nice setup forms, but there's a couple of things that this form tool does well. I own a couple of form tools. I own your Formaloo, I own your Query, I own a couple of them, but this one, you can do a lot of customizations in this. You can do donation form. If you created a donation form connected in a Stripe page, you would be good to go on that. And so let me show you the form that I put together so you can see how I put it together. This is the actual form here. And what you can do is you can share, you can embed, right? Or you can duplicate. You have your form settings here where you can collect IP address. You can make the form password protected. You can save for later. That is a very convenient feature, especially if a person's going to do 3 pages. All right. And most of my clients will say, hey, can I save this? Or I just got to start everything over. That was an inconvenience for them to do. But actually, you can do that here. And what you can do is you can tell them when is the form available. You can say, hey, when is this form expired? It expires in 90 days. It expires in 20 days or something like that. So, okay. So what you also have is you have a confirmation message. So when it sends out, you can say, hey, you confirmed that you sent it successfully. You can have a redirect after you submit the form, which I think is nice, which most forms should have. You have a loading message. When the form is loading, you can give them a loading message. You can say something personalized there. You can say the email for later. You can send that and it'll come through your own email address and so on and so forth. So that's kind of what you have for the form settings. Now I want to try to make this not as quick, but I do want to give you some details, and I did do some advanced stuff towards the end that I'll probably go and break down a little bit further on my SaaS use case TV. But this is a form that I put together here. And let me show you the power of this form and how you put these forms together. First of all, let me take you back to show you how the different blocks that you can use in the form. So let's look at that. So these are your different blocks over here. These are your widgets. You can put in text input, signature block, description, choice, file upload, drop down, rating, slider, image, video. The embed is a little bit, they're using O embed, right? It's not a full embed, but it's an O embed that's used for media embeds and some different things, but you still can put video here. Video here in the image. So the embed, I think if they had a more powerful embed, I would be all over it. But I think they just have it's an O embed. It's a different type of embed. So that was I think that's only one knock that I didn't really too much care for, but this already gives me enough power for what I need to do anyway. And then you can put in a Stripe payment here as well. So those are your setups. And so all you do is if I'm clicked on this form, it says new form interview. Let me delete that because I was trying to show something else. And what you do here is you can put in a star rating. right? And then you label. So any new form that you're trying to, any new input you're trying to do, you just press the button and it puts it in there for you. And so this is all one page, and then you can add a page here. So the best part that I like is if I even created a new link here or a new widget here, I can do it in real time and it'll show me down here. This is the preview. So what I can do here is I got my keyboard in the way here, make your selection. Oh, my keyboard is in the way, so sorry about that. So make your selection. Everything you do here shows up in real time down here at the bottom. So this is, again, this is a rating system. I can show that. I can show star, I can show circle, I can show hearts, I can show faces, I can show 1 to 5. I can make it small, I can make them large, right? I love that, right? I can increase the ratings on a scale from 1 to 10, right? What do you say you rate as? You see what I'm saying? So this is the customization that I needed in my form, right? So we'll save that and let's take a look at it. And let's look at all of them, and then I'm going to show you the actual form. So we can do a form preview, right? So you can preview the form. This is just a form. I'm trying to show you the different breakouts that they have. You can choose a file, upload a file here. You can do a choose one, you add more information here. That's a long text, long box. You can embed a video, and you can have a rating system. Then you can hit submit, right? So let me show you more power in this tool and I just wanted to show you that. So let me show you what I did with the form that I had. And this was my challenge. And as I kind of close this out, I don't want to hold you long, but again, I was using this form, which is a basic form. If I'm just testing this form out and see how it works, right? So let me see how this form works and see how it looks, right? If I went here, hey, what kind of expectations do you want? Right? I would do that, and I want to see how it looks. I can't go forward because I have required fields on here. That's a required field. I need to know a person's date of birth, so that helps me determine their age. And so what happens is I can't move forward because I have these errors here. That takes a lot of time because I still want to see how it looks. I can build this form, right? I can go to, let's go and take a look at the form again, and let me show you how we did that. So we'll go here, we'll go edit here. And this is the form that I put together. It has that's that same form, right? That's the same form over here, but I put it together over here, and it's 3 different pages of it. And each form I put together, I put the same questions there, and we'll take a look at it. That's page 1, that's page 2, that's page 3. Some pages are required, some are not. I put co-planner. It could just be one person planning their retirement. And so I didn't make the co-planner a required field. So again, this is a co-planner here. It's not required, and so on and so forth, right? And so I put that there. All right, so let's take a look at it, and I want to show you something else unique. I want to show you 2 more things as we kind of wrap up here. So this is how it looks when it's going to land on their side. It's the same form that I put together. It's short, nice, and neat. It's got date of birth here. Again, it's a required field. So if I wanted to look at it and says, oh, let me see how this looks filled out, right? I can't go. So if I continue here, it doesn't allow me to go. The same thing that you would have if you're over here. It doesn't allow you to go. What this form does is, because again, it's trying to make everything, you can build a form. I built this entire form in 40 minutes, right? Everything. And I made it customized, and I even built in some logic on the back end, and I'm going to show you that. So what you can do here is you can just click right here, and you can say, hey, you know what? Fill in sample data. It fills in the sample data for you. Then you're able to see what the next page looks like. That is key. If you ever build a form and you ever wanted to do that, I would pay $49 just to have that feature alone, right? But this form, see how customizable you can do it. I can put, and I'll show you how I did this. I can make all 8 of these questions just go down, or I can split them. I can put 4 here, put 4 here. I can go 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. I can make the columns 3 across. I can make the columns 2 across. But you notice that once I finished page 1, if I ever want to go back to page 1, I just click on that. And then if I want to go to page 2, I click there, right? And let me show you one other thing that I did here. And again, I'm going to show you the same thing. I'm going to try to move forward. Can't move forward because I do have some required questions to answer. I go sample fill in data, and then we'll go to the next one here. Now, let me show you something that came up very unique for me. As I'm filling out this information, I'm trying to put this together for clients. One of the things I want them to do is, if you say you have a pension or an annuity, I want you to send the paperwork to me. If you say you have a 401k or traditional 401k, I want you to send the paperwork to me. But I don't want this to be a long drawn out form. So what I did here is I built conditional logic in here. It says, right now you see there's nowhere for you to send me anything. Right here, I want you to explain your breakouts here. Hey, I have an IRA. Every time I took this form, people would give me additional notes. I have 3 IRAs, right? One from my prior job, one from the job that I had after that, and so on. So I let them explain their notes here. So I make that explain the breakouts here. But let me show you the logic that I put in. If a person says, hey, I have a pension, or if a person says, hey, I have a traditional IRA, now you see there is no load in form here. You hit this here. Once they say, if they click yes to any one of these, I need you to upload that to me. That is powerful, people. I don't have that logic anywhere else, but it makes this form more usable. Even if here, if they have a pension, it makes it uploadable, right? Either one that I do, either one, it's going to show that box, and that box always appear, unless if they don't have any of that. I don't have any IRAs. I don't have any pensions, no rental properties. This box will not show. It will only show if you click on that. And I'm gonna show you how I did the logic on that. And so then once you send the form in, then you're all good to go, right? So let me show you the logic and behind that. Actually, let me show you how I built. Let me just show you the logic behind that, and then I'm gonna close it out here. So let's look at it. It was page 3, right? Page 3. Here's the logic that I put behind that. Where's the logic at? Right here. This is the logic that I put. So the logic basically says, take question, if question 42, which is right here, if question 42 is answered, then show the field, right? And then, so what happens, show the upload field. And that's what happens. That's what I do here. If 41 or 42 is, probably need to add that up a little bit, or I can probably just take that out. But, I did take it out. So if I'm gonna delete this, I took that out already. And this is the one I use. I use the condition. So the condition is, if 41 or 42 is answered, then show 51, the box. So let's look at the upload box here. The upload box is hidden. It's a hidden box. And if it appears, then it's required. You got to put something in it, right? And so that's the way I set the logic up in this. You could do a lot of magic with this. Again, this has been Jenny Jones. I kind of wanted this Formcan is a powerful tool. I have a lot of forms. I don't have one that can do what this one does, and I don't have one that looks aesthetically pleasing. Normally, if it does a lot of the technical things on the back end, it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing on the front end. This one gives you the best of both worlds. It gives you the combination. You can put it in dark mode. Right now, I don't have it in dark mode. And you can publish it, and you can send it as an embed. You can send it as a link. For staying this long, and I always have Easter eggs in my videos, so people click off my videos and listen. I'm always going to give you an Easter egg. Let me show you what I did. Let me go one step further and show you what I did. Of course, if you've been following me for the last couple of videos, you see that I'm using my Superokay, which there'll be a link in there for that. There'll also be a link in here for Formcan. You can get it off that one-time price. You get a 60-day money-back guarantee for $49. You can't beat that for a form. Again, it's $49, but a job form is $129 a month, and this is more powerful. So if you've been following my Superokay, you know I can almost embed everything that I can in this one portal that I create for my clients. Listen, sir, listen, ma'am, I want you to fill out the intake form that's inside your portal. I've embedded inside here, inside my portal, right? And so if they go inside my portal, right, and then at the same time, I can put their timeline together and says, hey, we're going to be finished with your project on 6th of February. around the 19th of February, we're going to go to the next phase. So there's 3 phases to your project. And then from there, we're going to go to the next phase down here. And then we're going to do that. So they have their own built-in timeline. This is embedded as well. If I change this on the main dashboard of my timeline maker, and I'm going to put a link in there for Preceden as well. There's a link in there for that. If I make the changes there, then it's going to automatically show up here. If I make the changes, over here, right? Obviously, it's an embedded form. It's going to show up over there as well. Okay. So again, this is an advanced form. If you want to see how I did each particular piece, again, I got a couple more. I got a couple of them up already with Superokay. There's a couple other things I'm doing as well inside there. And this is also, I'll make this available as well. There'll be a link in there for Superokay. There'll be a link in there for Formcan. There'll be a link in there for Preceden timelines, and you can embed them all in here. If you're trying to customize and get your client ready to go, this is just one way to do that. This has been Jenny Jones. Hopefully you liked this video. I'll make some short ones and make some long ones, but the ones that I really think you need to concentrate on, I'm definitely going to drill and dive deep on. I don't think enough people are talking about this tool. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.